Hello everyone, how are you? How are you? It's good to be here. Let's move on over. Hello? What? Huh? I worked on this so hard. Come on. Dang it. What the heck? Well, that didn't work. Alright. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, hello everybody, happy Saturday! Tomorrow is Father's Day. Wouldn't you love that? I need to give my dad a little bit of a cheeky call or text. But yeah. It's gonna be Father's Day. Yeah. I haven't celebrated any of the Mother's or Father's Day recently, just because I've been kind of living away from my family. Nothing really too big for that, but, like, I mean, I wish I could do, stuff with them, but, just the distance makes it a little bit harder, harder to get that going, you know? Here's something. So I quickly took a look on Twitter, and I see a post, and there is a post here saying, seeing VTubers who I thought were successful graduating with huge followings and everything I've been working towards for years. And here I am, almost 5 years in, still not even partnered. If it didn't work for them, is this time I start asking if it'll ever work for me too? I feel this. I really do feel this. As a person who has been VTubing for... How long has it been? How long has it been? I'm sorry, I'm blanking out. I think it's been about like 3 or 4 years since I've done VTubing. I get this, you know? As somebody who considers themselves a small streamer, I basically... every day I go live, and when I end stream, I look at I look at the little report that it sends me about how my stream did, and just seeing that, like, oh man, I didn't even gain a follower today, or anything like that. Like, it sucks. It really does suck. But at the same time, like, there's a lot of different factors into which, why, like, somebody doesn't grow. And it could be anything from technical limits, you know? It could be something like, oh, I came in and there was an ad, so I left, you know? Like, it sucks to see people who kind of rip into themselves about not being further along than they are after having worked on it for so long and so hard. But at the same time, like, there's just certain aspects to it where it's like, we can't really help it, you know? Sometimes it's even just luck of the draw for somebody to even get noticed on socials, you know? The algorithm needs to kind of pick you up in some way. And if you're not getting likes or retweets on Twitter, or if you're not getting views on YouTube, the algorithm is probably just not going to pick you up and put you out there into the open unless somebody is like actually looking into you in some way, you know? So it sucks. But I think that I do want to make mention of this particular post. The thing that drew my eye specifically was VTubers who I thought were successful graduating with huge followings. So here's the deal. There's so many different reasons why a VTuber quote-unquote graduates, which to a normie audience, graduating basically just means that, like, they stop streaming activities. They stop going live. It's kind of a holdover from idol culture. Basically, idols in Japan and a bunch of the Asian territories, they are young women who, once they get to basically be a certain age, they basically have to go into retirement. And so instead of calling it, oh, we're retiring you, we're graduating you. You're not, basically, you're not going to be in this group anymore, but at the same time, like, it's not like we're going to kick you out of the business. There's been so many idols who probably go to some other show business type of, scenario. Like, they might go to do the weather. They might go do news. They might, go into a different singing position, or maybe like acting or something like that, you know? So that's what I think about when I'm thinking, like, here are some people with huge followings, successful, etc., etc. So why are they graduating? That's the big key thing here, you know? And I think that for the most part, I did moderate for a partnered streamer for a couple of years. And basically, there's a lot of things that I kind of learned from her specifically. And about streaming and the streaming world altogether. And she ended up, quote-unquote, graduating. You know? Well, actually, she did full stop graduate. I shouldn't say quote-unquote. I don't know why I did. But, I think it's more so because it's like, the idol culture thing that I was just talking about. So, why? This is a person with a few hundred streamers every stream. She was decently, like, paying her bills and, like, getting new assets and stuff like that, but out of the blue, she just wanted to graduate. Why is that? Well, it's because of the fact that she found an opportunity in her life to follow her dream. Her dream was not streaming. That was just kind of a means to an end for a little bit for her. She was told at the beginning of her streaming journey that she was funny and entertaining and people liked to hear what she had to say, you know? So why isn't streaming the thing that she wanted to continue doing? Because it wasn't what she wanted to continue doing. That's the thing. So even though she was successful at it, probably even could have grown, she even had some networking done with various larger VTubers at this point. So why did she stop streaming activities? Because she was following her dreams. She dropped streaming activities because she found a way to work towards her dreams, to find her dream job, you know? And I was fully supportive of that. I keep tripping over my words. Blech. And I think that's just kind of the thing with a lot of different streamers, is there's so many people who look at streaming as basically being a luxury job, you know? And they sit there and work at it and work at it and work at it, and they know what to do, they know how to get further, they know how to network, they know how to put out whatever it is on the socials to get them put into the algorithm, you know? But it's not what they wanted to do all their life, you know? Maybe they did streaming during their college years because it was a way for them to kind of unwind after college and all their studies and stuff like that. Well, unwind, but they're still working and stressing out over all the streaming stuff, you know? Now that they're done with college, they probably need to put all of their effort into a lot of different things, like the job that they were working for with their college degree. Or maybe even they decided to, I mean, even as simple as starting a family, you know? If you have a kid, I mean, when are you really gonna have time to stream? I'm sorry. You know, you're gonna have somebody helping you out if you're basically doing a job. So, I'm sorry to say that, you know? But at the same time, like, I've been trying to think of all of these different things that separate between small streamers and larger streamers. Like, what do these people do differently? And like, I have a few things that come to mind, but like, at the same time, like, there's just a lot of like luck of the draw and trying to curate your socials into basically being as best as it could possibly be, you know? And if you're 5 years in and still not even partnered, like, I'm gonna sit there and say that it's easy enough to look down on yourself, basically to say, like, why am I not at that point where I'm successful. But when you sit there and think about how, well, streaming didn't work for these large streamers, did you actually think about what is going on behind the scenes? What is going on in their life that made them need to stop streaming? You know? Because if you're a streamer and you could still be a huge streamer and you won't be making a freaking cent. You know? It could happen. Granted, I mean, you're probably making ad revenue, so I mean that argument is moot. But like nobody is basically subbing, nobody is like donating or whatever. So like you could still be a huge streamer and not make very much money, is what I'm trying to say. And you could be a small streamer and you could have a very generous community who gifts, donates, whatever. But that, like, the thing is that, like, if that's just not working for somebody, if somebody is large and they're not making enough money to live, then why continue on with that? You know? And you might sit there and be like, well, aren't they blessed with such a big community and stuff? They're able to basically turn that around and possibly quite make a lot of money. Well, maybe, but at the same time, like if they're trying to look out for themselves in the best way possible, then and they're thinking that streaming is not going to get them there, then why continue on with it? You know? I don't want to be one of those people that just sits there and drops streaming. At least they can still buy a Big Mac. True! Hi, Rocket Pal, how are you doing? But I don't want to be one of those people that just drops streaming just because, oh, I'm not making it hard enough. Me. I will only drop streaming if things in my life become too much that I can't consistently stream anymore. You know? And there's just so many different things that happen that can cause somebody to basically come back to stream or not to stream, you know? But yeah. Anyways, that was a good discussion piece that I just randomly saw on Twitter. But anyways, it's been a few minutes. Let us get into Master Duel. And we'll start this whole thing. Alright. Close that down. Hey yo, the Donkers? DK Smug? The Donker-onkers? Alrighty. The Donkey Kongers? Audio stimming. Audio stimming. Alright. I mean, speaking of, like, needing to work more on VTubing stuff, I was trying to fix some things with my VTuber model before stream. And it just sucks that it didn't quite get to that point that I thought it would. Okay. Alright. The ads are done. Alrighty, guys. Are you ready for this? We're gonna start a new little series here on the channel. And basically, I have wanted to do something like this for a little bit. And that is that... Okay. I'll be completely honest with you. I've never reached Master in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel for the 2 or 3 years that I've ever played this. I mean, shocker. I know. Like, gosh. I think the highest that I've ever made it was Plat, if I remember correctly. And I just wanted to take this chance to, like, serious mode, go into the game and do my freaking best. Alright? So, what we're going to do is we're going to play this list that I have here. It is a White Forest Azamina list. This is probably the most meta deck that I currently have at my disposal. It probably could use some updates, but recently what I did was I took out something. Oh no, I didn't take it out. This isn't the updated list. I took out a Fuolos. Rocket Pal spotted. Hi Zemi, how you doing? I took out one of the Fuolos and I wanted to put in Lacrima. I didn't save the new list. But yeah. This is the most meta deck that I basically have at my disposal. And I want to take this into ranked. I want to try to do my best to get to Master rank. This will be my first ever time serious mode going into the game and trying to get to Master. Okay? Let's do that. Alright, so to make this interesting, we are going to start really low. I haven't been too serious about doing ranked recently, so right now I'm in silver. So we need to climb from silver 3 all the way to master. Oh my gosh, why is this in tier 1 of the highest rank? Okay, well, anyways, does it follow the DNB rule? Does it lose to a Droll, Nibiru, or Breakers? Does it... Okay, I think for the most part, it can lose to, Droll. Let's see. There's some, cards that definitely add stuff to, hand, but at the very least, if I can't go into my hand anymore, I can go into full Fiendsmith combo and still end on, a Desiree. Nibiru, there's a lot of different cards in this deck that basically can go and negate a Nibiru quite early on, especially if I go into, I think it's this one, Ilya Sylvia, but I do need to get into the Hollowed Azamina to break it. And then Breakers, I mean, the same thing applies, where it's like the negate. I could have some negates on board to deal with the Breakers. So it does have a lot of ways to play through, I think, is the best thing. Droll, Nibiru, or Breakers makes a lot of sense. It does have a lot of ways to play through, or to bait interaction like Ash Blossom. So, here we go. I don't remember what is the topmost ranked deck in Master Duel right now. Is it Millennium? Then I'd pull Patrol in for a crossout if it locks out more than half of your deck. Unrelated, are you not playing Called by the Grave? Am I not? I may have just ran out of room. Let me check. No, I'm not playing Called by the Grave. Sometimes when I'm deck building, I need a second person there to check if I've forgotten anything. No judgment here. It's all good. It's all good. It was a good call out because Called by the Grave is really good. I think that one of the things I did notice, I mean, this was a deck I built before Lacrima the Crimson Tears was in the game. So I had 3 Fualos in the deck, but when Lacrima kind of came into the deck, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna get rid of one of the Fualos, because if you get Fualos, if you get Fualos when you start having cards on your field, it feels a lot worse. And I was just like, I want to keep it around 40, you know? Something I've been really enjoying is Red Reboot. It's won me so many games due to Imperm being in every deck, and the decks that don't run it are just trap stun. Yeah, I think Red Reboot is banned in the TCG, but not in Master Duel. I was kind of surprised to find out about that when I was building some of my first couple of decks in this game. And Red Reboot really shuts down a lot of decks. And when I first started in this game, that was kind of around when Labyrinth was getting into the game. I thought it was limited. I think in the TCG it's banned. I could be wrong. But in Master Duel it's limited. I'm just saying it's legal. Let me check. Flames of Destruction, man. How long ago was that? Oh no, that's TCG player. That's not what I wanted. What is this? Alright, Red Reboot was banned in the TCG. It was one of the ways to beat Mine decks, but Konami decided that Mystic Mine Cauldron Burn decks were a healthy meta for the game. Oh my gosh. I mean, that's just silly. Ban list, Schman list. Forbidden, okay, let me look. Maxi. Monster Fusion. Oh, there it is. Okay. Keep going down. Xyz, Spell, Trap. Yeah, Red Reboot is banned in the TCG. But in Master Duel, I think it's at 1, like you said. Span list. I may be biased towards Red Reboot because I do play Punk, the I Hate My Life Points deck. Yeah, I hate life point. Nah, your life points is a resource. Basically, if you have in Master Duel, it's semied. Oh, so it's at 2. My gosh. Alrighty. Going first. This is something that you will not unsee, but the Fabled Chawa. The Fabled Chawa has a frickin' ball gag in its mouth. You're never going to unsee that. You're never going to unsee that. No. This isn't a great hand. That's basically it. Don't judge Jawa's preferences. I'm not king shaming. Normal Luri, no. I want Luri in my hand. That's the problem. I've had a chain with a friend before that was Imperm, Red Reboot, Red Reboot, Red Reboot, oh my gosh. That is freaking terrifying. Got True Light. I could play Magna Mutt now. Wait, can I not play Magna Mutt? Wishes! Oh no. I don't have a way to interact with wishes. Special Summon 1 White Forest. Hello, how are you today? Hi, Jacko! How are you? Can I not Magnum it? Can I not put Magna the Hut? No Bestial Pizza Hut. Ultimate Fusion. Sage. Oh, are they playing Dragon Master Magia? Oh my god. Okay. I'll Bestial Pizza the Hut. I sure love when I randomly explode. The spontaneous explosions make everything worthwhile. Oh no. Okay. Special summon. Let's go Woes. And the Ash Blossom. Oh, crud. I know I was saying that I was going to be serious about this, but then we kind of walked into this game and we bricked. Meet the Bestials. Pizza Hut, Droopy Worm, Ball Rake, Sardines, and Lube Lion. Me, loving the Lube Lion. It's been great. Yesterday I went to see the live action How to Train Your Dragon movie. I heard that it was pretty decent. What'd you think of it? And then they go in for Spirit. Yeah. I heard that the Blue Eyes, or I know that the Blue Eyes deck is pretty decent in Master Duel. Can't forget Dispasta and Albania. Not the Peter. Bestial Dispeter. Yeah, I can't do Pizza the Hut anymore, right? Yeah, no, I can't. It was great and had more humor in it. So I kind of have a weird thing with those quote-unquote live-action movies who decide, oh, hey, we're going to be a live-action movie, but basically everything is animated in it anyways. It's apparently shot for shot with the original movie for most of it. I could see that. Bim, 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 bim. And Druis Worm. There's my Pizza the Hut target. Let's do Pizza the Hut. I'll get Ultimate Dragon out of the way, I think. RTX on. True Light to get a spell trap. They're getting a spell trap, not special summoning a Blue Eyes. Okay. Majesty of the White Dragons, okay. Well, they couldn't get Ultimate Dragon anyways. The original director didn't want the movie to exist, but he was given the option to help develop it or have a board develop it, so he chose to join the production. If it were made by a board of investors, the movie would have been literal hell. Yeah. And Toothless would have talked like, I am Toothless. That's what would have happened, right? Could they activate True Light on this? Effect failure on Pizza Hut? I am yeah, it's played by Jack Black and everything. As a child, I yearned for the fish. Okay. Go into Requiem. I still have an option to go into Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon. Or no, what are you talking about? First we train, then we dragon. Let's train dragon. Damn, that would mess up the lore if dragons talked in the live action. But that's what Zemi is saying, is that if there was investors who made the movie, it would have just been frickin' Jack Black playing Toothless. Toothless talked in the books. He was also like the size of a cat in the books, though. Yeah, I know that the books were much different. Now this is okay, because what I could do, I could still do, no, because it'll require engraver, right? Let's see. Yeah, it needs an engraver. I could make Lacrima. Yeah, you know. Oh, no. Why? Oh, it needs a Light Fiend. That's why. Okay. Viking Jockey! Go straight into Chaos Angel. And then I can get rid of True Light, which... Oh, it has to be sent to the graveyard. Oh, my bad. I thought it was when it was removed. Zemi, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. So I kind of misplayed there. That was on me. I could go into SP Little Knight. But why? Okay, that was a misplay on my hand. I didn't realize. But it's destroyed. Okay. And some scenes did say the same, and some were extended more and did change dialogue in the movie. Yeah, there's just gonna be changes in a movie, no matter what. But at the same time, what is this? During your opponent's turn, you can target one Fiendsmith Link, shuffle this into the deck, and if you do, special summon that monster now. When you're dealing with actors, you're especially going to get people who have different approaches to characters and different thought processes. So that's just kind of why there's that sort of things. Because as somebody who was in acting courses myself, basically they want you to insert yourself in some ways to the character. And if you feel like there is certain dialogue that you could add to the character in some way to get the point of the story across, it, like, nothing is set in stone, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Terrible Terror Sense say the same. To me, it seems like a bit of a cash grab with a nostalgic franchise. I still respect DreamWorks far more than something like Disney, though. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, this was like the first time DreamWorks has done something like this. Right? Yeah. As far as I know. Which I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do, like, a Shrek live action first, but I don't want to give them ideas. But, I mean, for me, it does seem like it's a little bit early to, say, hey, you know what we should do? We should make a live-action How to Train Your Dragon. I don't even think it's been 10 years since the first How to Train Your Dragon came out, right? Shuffle one other Light Fiend. So if I do this... Oh, no! That's not what I should have done. I should have done Lurie. I should have done Lurie! Show up to 3 blue eyes, then destroy the same number. Okay. Beansmith's tracked. But yeah, Disney doing a new live-action remake, like, once a year. Like, brother, man, I'm sorry, but, like... I don't know. I don't respect it as much. What can I do? Let's get rid of Spirit. Special summon another Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit. No, Crimson Dragon. Should I have attacked with Crimson Dragon? Should I have attacked Crimson Dragon, I should say. Can I attack Crimson Dragon? Yes, I can. Okay. It leaves me a bit open, but should be okay. I don't know how a live-action Kung Fu Panda would look like if DreamWorks chose to do a live-action version of that movie. They would have taken... they would take one of two routes, okay? They would sit there and be like, oh, it's not actually Kung Fu Panda... It's a fat guy and he learns Kung Fu. You know? I wasn't expecting to join a stream and have a half-an-hour conversation about a franchise I was obsessed with as a teenager. Well, welcome to my stream. I'm just a yapper. I'll be completely honest. If you guys throw me a bone, I'll basically take it to the nth degree. I honestly think that wouldn't be bad, but why would they? Why did I move? I don't know why I moved. Okay. They could just make new films and keep to their original motto of not being as shit as Disney. Jack Black already plays him. I can't make the jokes. Oh gosh, what do I have? No, I do have Engraver. I am Poe! First we Kung, then we Fu. Well, and the other way that I was thinking about it was with, oh, I can't, it's only special summon from deck. Hand or deck. God dang it. I didn't think about this. I'm dumb. Tom Holland should be the live-action Poe for real. Either we put Tom Holland in the fat suit, or Tom Holland gets fat. Though, I mean, he is married now, I think, right? So, he just has a kid, and then he puts on the dad bod, right? But I was also thinking that they could have taken the, quote-unquote, live-action, end quote, Lion King. I keep bricking! Where is my White Forest stuff? But, if they do, the live-action Lion King with Kung Fu Panda, and they just sit there and go, like, this is a live-action Kung Fu Panda! Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, and it's just advanced animation. Let's go into sequence. Oh yeah, there's a rumor about Jack Black voicing Toy Freddy for Five Nights at Freddy's movie 2. I have no idea when FNAF 2, the movie, is coming out. I just think that at some points it's probably not. Let's think. Isn't that the gamer animatronic? That's really funny, actually. Is it? Was it the gamer? Or was it... Was one of the other ones the gamer? I can't remember. I've already done Lacrima, haven't I? Let's not special summon it. Let's add it to hand. Can I discard it? No, I can't. Because Fiend's Extract is already there. Alright, that's fine, actually. Probably should have kept the Engraver. Okay, they're all in the graveyard now. That's fine. Excuse me, why are sub to a streamer literally called horny? We just love that about Jacko. They're sub to a streamer called horny. Toy Freddy plays Five Nights as Mr. Hugs in Ultimate Custom Night. Oh yeah, they kind of like you play Five Nights at Freddy's within Five Nights at Freddy's or something like that. Anya face jump scare. Anya face jump scare. I am Anya. It's face up cards, right? Yeah, it's only face-up cards. Just trying to think. God. Anya should be played by Jack Black in Season 3. They haven't made a Season 3 of Spy Family. I am disappointed. Okay. If I shuffle back... I'll shuffle back Engraver. And then I can send Nibiru. Bye-bye. No, I'm done. Job done! They're going to eventually. Yeah, I figure. Spy Family is so huge. And I mean, your Forger is such a fantastic waifu that they wouldn't want to make more figures of her or something, you know? You got a gifted sub? Ah, I gotcha. We know. We're not going to talk about it anymore. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm kidding. Oh, did you guys see that? Ooh, a loss. Did you guys see that, the people who made, the FNAF movie are going to make a Phasmophobia movie? Unless you are specifically given the sub by name, you can't be gifted subs unless you follow the streamer in question. Oh, I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Oh, actually, to explain it even further, so you can be gifted a sub to the streamer that you don't follow, if it was a person that has visited your stream at some point. How is that going to be a movie? Well, I mean, easy enough. It's just, a movie about, ghosts and stuff. Probably, like, ghost hunters that go in and, like, get killed by, ghosts and stuff. Like, weirdly aggressive ghosts. Well, I got Rusia. So this is cool. Does this, yeah, this gets sent back. So I'm gonna activate Rusia, sending Tails to draw a card. Activate Tails to set it to the field. Then activate Tails to get... I have to send a spell to summon LZ, right? So I'm gonna grab the evil LZ. Oh, so Jack has horny as a viewer then. No, if the person that the streamer, if you visit the streamer as a viewer and you don't follow them, you could potentially get a sub from them, is what I'm saying. Alright, so I can go into... So, the problem is that I don't have any more spell traps. So I could go do this. Change the monsters to face down defense. Or I can go into Azamina's stuff. And add Azamina. It's a negate. Yeah, let's do Azamina. Okay, let's make Murcielago. Actually, now that I realize it, I won't be able to get rid of the Blue Eyes Jet quite yet. Ooh, I could get the Bellstar. Tribute at Azamina. Okay. Deception. Use deception. Activate deception. Getting rid of is it has to be destroyed by battle or card effect. Okay. Let's get rid of Unicorn. We'll get the Hollow Dazamina. Activate the Hollow Dazamina. Sending Deception. Getting Ilias Sylvia. Target one Azamina monster you control in your graveyard. If you do, add this to your hand. So, the only thing is... So I can crash Jet. He has a response. Shoot. Return it to the hand. Okay. Well, that didn't work anymore. I forgot about that ability. I should have gone into, I should have gone into the one that flips them face down. That was a misplay. Okay. Okay, hope we get some sweet lore on the ghosts we face in the game, and one of these ghosts are probably going to be the main villain in the movie. Maybe. I mean, there's a couple of big ghosts for the most part, from what I remember. Well, I wasn't following her and never been to her streams. I randomly got a gifted sub for one of her streamers. I mean, you don't have to explain it too hard. We're not we're not trying to gotcha you, you know? / gift. So that must mean you were named specifically then, maybe. Like I said, if you randomly were a viewer, if you were watching a streamer, rated into that chat, and you were a viewer for some time, you could get a gift sub, is what I'm saying. But yeah. I don't know how the Phasmophobia movie would work. I think it's just going to be basically ghost hunting the movie, you know? Like, I can imagine that, like, basically there's just going to be a group of people. They go into these houses, but then it's like, oh, these ghosts that we're hunting are a lot more, violent than we thought they were. They keep killing us. I'm gonna disconnect, aren't I? Okay, yeah, that was strange. Anyways. I want the whole video to take place in the van, and then we just watch from, like, the recording software. We're not even gonna go inside the houses. That'd be pretty dope, I'll be honest. I want the actors to feel what it feels like for me to deal with the grind sessions of going through Phasmophobia and getting all the money I frickin' need to get a frickin' second camera so the people I'm playing with can get a camera to get the frickin' ghost so we can make more money. That's what I want the movie to be about. And no, I'm not being unreasonable. Activate Pressured Planet Wraithsoth. If this... Oh, John the Trio! You know, if these count as light fiends... as a light beast. I was gonna say, like, if they count as a frickin' light fiend... I'm gonna be so fricking happy because I just go into full Fiendsmith combo or something. I could do Sprite Elf. That's interesting. Geometry, oh yeah. Ojama Duo! My gosh. Okay, let's discard a Seller. Little Diabelle. Yojama Quinto, link them off for that dinosaur fuck that changes typings. Oh, Reprodocus? Do it fast. Look at this, I just cleared their board, cleared the board. They're like, what the fuck? For a synchro. They weren't expecting that. Banish the face down. It's a Dojama yellow. Oh, look at that. I have Lurie. Full Fiend Smith combo. Peak, save the replay. Full Fiend Smith. Full Fiend Smith. Full Fiend Smith. Oh my gosh. You know how unbelievably happy that just made me? Go into this. Let's go Lacrima. They didn't want to deal with it. They didn't want to deal with it. Yeah, I want to save that replay. That was fun. They're just like, oh, I'm gonna get them with the Ojamas. Not thinking freaking Chaos Angel. Oh yeah, back in April, someone made a trailer for a Roblox movie, which is an April Fool's Day joke. Oh, that is always so freaking fun. I love seeing game companies do April Fool's Day jokes with that stuff. You want a Smash Bros. Movie which is just subspace? Would you want it animated or live action? Because I want to go for the memes and say live action. Time for Full Fiend Smith combo! Say it with me. Full Fiend Smith combo! I would love to see a Roblox movie. Starring Jack Black. This is Roblox. I am XX Death Slayer 96. X. How fleshy would live-action Kirby would be? Not just fleshy, veiny. Super veiny. Alrighty. I don't want to go into Chaos Angel. Not yet. Actually, Chaos Angel isn't really the play there anyways. If I wanted to go into a level 10 Synchro, I would do Baron. Jack Blatter is... Jack Blatter. Yes, Jack Black as Builderman. Would live-action Wolf just be a wolf with a jacket? Yeah, it's a literal wolf. It's on, it's on its, all fours, you know? Yeah, let's do Engraver. Exactly. This other effects, like, attaches itself. So I'm gonna do Tract into Desiree. Put Desiree over here for now. Shuffle... I'll shuffle Lacrima back into the deck. Activate this. Do that. And then... Now we go into White Forest stuff. Get Deception. Deception to get rid of Diabellstar. Hollowed Azamina. Hollowed Azamina for... Now the question is, if I fusion Murcielago, I can add Azamina or Sinful Spoils. I could get the Elzet, the evil Elzet. What other Sinful Spoils do I have? Let's check deck. Sinful Spoils. It would be Wanted, is the other one. Evil Elzet might be an option. Yeah, let's do Murcielago. Let's do Moo. Moo for Evil Elzet. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't summon yet. What is this? It's hollowed. Okay. Oh. How do I activate the... From your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field? Why does it not work? Why can't I fusion? 1 illusion monster plus 1 light spellcaster. Okay. This is an illusion, but I just need a light spellcaster is the problem. I can go into full Fiendsmith combo again. No, I'm kidding. Sprite Elf, SP Little Knight Pass. Is that gonna be the play? Yeah, I think SP Little Knight Pass is honestly gonna be the play. I probably should have gotten Ilya Sylvia. Now that I'm thinking about it. You can target one card on the field, or in either graveyard. No, he doesn't have anything in the graveyard. End turn. Job done. Oh, I should have set cross out. My bad. Alright, let's take a look. Jack Black played Bowser in the Mario Bros. Movie. Why have him play Bowser again in the Super Smash Bros. Movie? True, did you see his fit for the red carpet event for that? Jack Black should play ZSS, Zero Suit Samus. I agree! Good bot. Saribot approves of that. Saribot approves of being a good bot. Me also being a good bot. I mean, what? The capybara fact? I didn't know that was an option. Sari gives me my daily capybara facts. Mm. No, it doesn't work. Okay. He's gonna force out my negates. Timer, 6 hours. Can you set a 6-hour timer with that command? I've got to boil my ant, and it takes exactly 6 hours? What? What the heck? Oh, yes. I'm just going to boil my ant real fast. I don't know if I if I activated that. I know that I activated a few things when I first set up Saribot, but I don't think I activated any other bot commands. I think I have like dad jokes and stuff. And maybe on mods or streamer only. That is by default, I believe. Let me try. Timer 6 hours. Enable / disable Twitch. Oh! Yeah, I think it's only for streamers. Siri will now explode in 6 hours. Let's go! Well, I always wanted to make my Sari explode. Power Sink Stone. Does it count down and everything? Nice. I'll take care of it when I'm just locking in right now. Okay. Oh, crap. Let's put Lacrima back, I guess. Floodgates, let's go! We love floodgates, let's go! We love floodgates, let's... Ha-ha! Okay. So my monster's effects are negated. Alright, what if... I need to shuffle Elzat back in, I think. Now I have an option for deception. Oh, but Lurie can't activate now. Hollowed Azamina for Ilias Sylvia. This isn't gonna work. We love floodgates when we're playing them. We love floodgates, let's go. We love floodgates, let's go. Okay. Let's set a timer for... Timer for 10 seconds. Got to Plat 2 yesterday, then matched up against Stun in a row against 4 lost coin flips. Timer is up. Used to explode. No! He didn't explode. Maybe it's a delayed response. Unflip, I exploded. Alright. What do I do? What do I have? Kashtira Birth. Let's put Moo. Yeah, let's put Moo back. Moo Moo. Unflip, the Seri juices are everywhere? What the heck? What is this Seri juices that you're talking about? Illusion. What I think I'll do, actually, I'm gonna do something Scambot repellent. Apophis the Swamp Deity. I think I know something I can do. It's something that I don't normally do. That just negates, right? I mean, negating or sequence doesn't really do much right now. That doesn't do anything. You have skill drain on the field. Silly. We're gonna go into Saint Azamina, of all things. Can't really do much more, but it's just a huge body. Could go into that, I guess, but I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to attack. I didn't want to do that. Okay. True King's Return is something I would love to get rid of. No. End turn. Job done. Oh shoot, I should have set Deception. That's my bad. I'm just like trying to not time out. God, this has been such a frickin' slug of a frickin' duel. We're on turn 6. Wait, do you have toggling off? I think I have toggling on auto. Pressured Planet Wraithstone. Okay. You don't have this setting that allows you to not get any pop-ups? I don't have it on right now, if that's what you're talking about. Auto isn't toggling. You can toggle between those mid-duel. Also, I moved. Oh, and... Oh, okay. Hold on. I think I know what I did there. I pressed a button, and I don't remember what I pressed. Oh, look at that. Big numbers go burr. Let's take out a Pophis. Let's take out this. You can toggle between those in mid-duel. I'll have to definitely take a look at those things. I need to frickin' redo my YouTube studio. Ah! Okay, there we go. I forget what thing I do. That causes that to happen. I need to check my stuff. Uh-oh. Masterpiece! Oh, he doesn't have a extra deck. Uh-oh. What is this? Unaffected by the effects of cards with the same card type. So, monster entraps? Hmm. I think this does not work. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay. Alright, it's like a major game mechanic. You can play mind games and toggle on after your opponent's fish summon, or toggle off until they activate a card you can hand trap. It's very important if you want the opponent to think you have no response. Game settings, activation, confirmation, Custom show switch button on. Reset activation confirmation settings. No change at the beginning of the duel. Confirm activation. This allows you to max E in the draw phase, etc., etc. Also turn activation order on, as this allows you to do chain blocking as a mechanic. I'll have to take a look at that. After this duel, I'll take a look at that in the settings, because I'm so low on time otherwise. Oh, yeah. I was like, skill drain is still on the field, right? No, it's not. Okay, what does... Special summon a light spellcaster tuner. What I can do... I'll special summon... Okay, what you gonna destroy? Earth. Okay. I'm going to Desiree. What is this? Apocalypse. Special summon monster. Flip it face down. Let's do return. Let's get rid of Power Sync Stone. We don't get that back, okay. What do we have? I'll do a Stellar. Send one Spell Trap. I probably should have sent Sequence, because then I could have just reattached it. Special summon Sylvie. Activate Sylvie. You can also choose to hear the opponent's dual field music instead of yours. You're using the default music currently. Woes. Let's go... Send one spell trap. Let's do the wolf. Activate this. Let's send woes. And we'll bring back Alzette. Activate a Stellar. Activate woes. And then I want to activate this. Sending back Rasilia. This might not be the best option, but I want to try something. Oh, this is the wolf. Okay, we have a chance, Toggling off just lets you ignore the timer. I mean, fair. Alright. Let's just attack for game. Attack for game. And if they activated anything, I did still have Desiree. My gosh, why is it always freaking True Draco that I have Slugfest with? Jeez. Alright. Now, I'm gonna go collect these gems. And I'm gonna look at these settings that you were talking about. Game settings. Duel. Activation confirmation. Custom. Show switch button on. Reset activation confirmation settings. Wait. No change. Oh, yeah, you said that already. At the beginning of the duel, confirm activation. This allows you to max E. Alright. Alright, where is the, one that you were talking about with the, I was like, why not both fields? Why not both fields? I don't know. That's just something I was thinking. Just both fields at the same time. Okay. Now we are true gamers. You missed the most important one. What was that? Hydrate? I missed the hydrate. Yeah, I know. I needed that hydrate. What was it? Also turn activation order on. Oh, activation order on. Is that the one you were talking about? Wait, where is it? Oh, yeah, there it is. Gotcha. Sipping on that tea. Also, guys, coffee or tea? Or do you prefer something else, like a smoothie? Sipping on that tea. Sipping on that tea. Mmm. Also, I don't drink tea and coffee, I drink soda. Fair enough. What type of soda is your favorite? Also, speaking of tea, guys, have you heard of any good drama lately? Online or otherwise? I kind of want to know. Because I am a little bit nosy. You can now activate. Get rid of that frickin' Maxi! Out of my face! You can now activate cards as a start up a new chain, toggle off in case you're comboing or under a timer. You can now choose what order chains resolve in, and you can now play with hand traps as intended. There's a new button in the bottom right you can toggle. Yippee! Starts it on, toggle it to auto on your turn, but on your have it to on off or on. Got you. Got you. What would be best here? I'll go unicorn. Let's go fly your kite up through the highest heights. Thank you so much, Semi. I really appreciate it. That was something I didn't know for the longest time. I thought there was just an easy button to click. Let's send raid stuff. That way I can go into a full Fiendsmith combo. Actually, I don't need to go into full Fiendsmith combo. I just saw this. I can add a white forest now. Let's add tails. And then activate tails. Grab evil Elzet. We can go into Ruselia. I hate how they hide game mechanics behind settings. It's not even just that. It's that, like, oh, hey, let's just hide it behind bunches of frickin' weird tape thing way in the background of the frickin' it's just, we're hiding it way far down in the whole scope of the thing. You know what I mean? This is the first time I'm gonna summon Diabel. It's like when you want to turn VSync off, because that's something that one of my friends taught me. Like, VSync, having it on is never quite a good thing, because it just eats up resources. But if you basically you turn VSync off, but if they're hiding it under like loads and loads and loads and loads of frickin' things under the surface, then how are you ever going to get how are you going to ever find it? You have to, like, go into the advanced settings and then all this other frickin' stuff. It is annoying. Full Fiendsmith combo! Lacrima? Lacrima, send. Engraver. Activate Engraver. Putting back. Put back Moon. Let's do sequence. Activate sequence. So I could make Fiendsmith's Lacrima, but I won't be able to extend too much further on, right? Yeah, I don't really have too much else going on. I might have to just go straight into Desiree. And then I'll put it all the way over here, just in case they're playing Mech Knight or something. Oh, I was gonna end, but I'm gonna throw a Imperm down. Your move! Get your game on. Get your game on. Come on, you better play your cards right. No. They need to go into the Link 1, whatever it's called. Oh, what's this? When your opponent activates effect, you can send one spell trap Special summon on level 7 or lower synchro. Ooh. That can get me into the Silvera, which makes everything go face down. Mm-hmm. Alright, it depends. Okay, they'll do battle phase. Are they going to activate the effect? No, they're not. Which... that doesn't really do much for me. It just sends Blue Eyes Jet to the graveyard, so if there's going to be any more destruction... Yeah, when if a card on the field is destroyed, you can special summon this from the hand or graveyard. So he's gonna what? He can special summon a Blue Eyes. What if I go into Resilia instead? I need to send a spell trap for that. Never mind. It's not quite worth it. Okay. Engraver. Interesting. Let's full Fiendsmith combo again! Deck to hand, Lurie. Full Fiendsmith combo. I might need to... I might need to find a... like a emote of that on, frickin' like 7TV or something. That would be frickin' hilarious. Well, there's more drama of one of Niji Sanji's talents, and this talent goes by the name Twisty. I don't know about them, but I don't know too much about Niji Sanji in general, I'll be honest. An elite call of her and the other talents. And Twisty was bad-mouthing their fan. Why bad-mouth fans? Why? Let's throw Lurie back. Why badmouth fans? Instead, I'm gonna go into Chaos Angel. And calling them weird, and specifically one of her fans, and she called them something worse, which I was not gonna say because I want to follow TOS rules, and also the agency as well, in asking why Niji Sanji hired her. Well, the thing is that, I'll be completely honest here. The fact of the matter is that you don't realize just kind of how strange and, I'm sorry, what people are like beyond, behind the mask, you know? I'm stuttering over my words. But you don't know kind of who people really are, is what I'm trying to say. A Gooner. Probably, I was thinking the R word. Or the P word. But you don't know kind of who people are behind the mask. And it's not to say that that's, like, good that they were doing that. But it's like, you can't necessarily hold people's, like, the R word. Rocket Pal! Yeah, it was the P word. I figured. Ugh, but, you can't really stop anybody from having these internal thoughts. And I've known a few streamers who are basically like, when they get on in front of a camera, they're like, well, ooh, I'm the most perfect person ever, and I'm happy all the time, and there's nothing wrong going on, etc., etc. And then when they're off of stream, they're just like, dude, oh god, this person was freaking annoying me today, you know? And I'm not saying I do that to you guys. I'm just saying that, like, I know streamers who do, you know? But it's not necessarily that, like, people are necessarily bad-mouthing others, but, like, I mean, the Niji Sanji talent basically took it to the nth degree, is what I'm saying. But at the same time, like, it is easy to get annoyed at random chatters, you know, especially ones that are like, oh, hey, for some reason, I have decided to sexualize you the hell up, you know, and decide that, like, oh, yeah, I'm doing that, and it's like, it's a bit of a thing, and it's like, so the only times that, like, you can really get that off your chest is if you talk with either other streamers or your therapist, you know. I just pulled off my combo optimally for the first time ever, and I'm so happy. Let's go! I still can't optimally pull off White Forest Azamina combos. And Twisty went back to her indie VTuber and posted an apology, and her fans didn't accept it. So wait, she, well, yeah, because everyone is an asshole. True! You know, that's a truth nuke right there. Wait, so did she get, wait, she got fired? She got fired from Niji Sanji, and that's when she went back to her indie VTuber? Even at your lowest moments, someone is there to kick you even more? Yeah. It frickin' sucks. But it's, I'm not saying what she did was right. When you're sitting there, like, bad-mouthing fans, the fans that basically help, when you're bad-mouthing the people who help bring you up, you know, that's kind of when everything is gonna turn for the worst, you know? Because if you're gonna be like this, you're not gonna save face just by saying, oh, I'm sorry, you know? Because it's like, well, now we know kind of who you are. That's the problem, you know? Could I send my friend code in chat? I'm really proud of this. Sure. Go right ahead. I was kind of thinking of just, like, taking a quick break and just kind of chatting. Sure thing. But, yeah. Was what she did right? Probably not. But she was probably also in just a moment of, like, hey, I'm just, trying to be vulnerable, especially with my, other, I'm just trying to be vulnerable and talk with my other, VTuber teammates. And what do the VTuber teammates do? They frickin' leak the call, you know? That's weird. Knife? No one wants your musty, dusty friend code, proceeds to add. Gasp! Knife. And the dunkers is real. Alright, let's take a look at this. Let's sit back and review it! Mimical? Oh, I love that, where Excalibur is basically on top of the gold pile that the Mimigul dragon has. Alright, Rising Scale. I don't know too much of punk combos, but this looks about right. You love the Despia Field soundtrack? Yo, same. Royal Rare, my beloved. The Rising Scale. Punk Jam Fever! Are you making the Rising Fart? Yep, Rising Fart! Dude, I'd love to play frickin', oh, the tentacles! Oh! Wagon! Jam Dragon Drive! This is a Nibiru line. I'm guessing Jam Fever stops Nibiru. Tentacles mentioned. There was a tentacle that popped up and slammed the board. Didn't you see that? Nemesis? Skeptical? Hey, don't hit the player, hate the game. Nemesis is my favorite archetype. I played in everything. Fair enough. I really only play the Arch Nemesis when it allows it to. What? You just made Colossus? God dang! 3 for Promethean Princess. Very sure. Check my list after this as Pog. Me stealing your list for real, for real? No, I'm kidding. I don't think I have most of the punk cards. I wouldn't mind Nemesis getting some spells. Main deck Eschatos. And Max C on top of that. Oh no! That is the one card that could just mess you up for good. But he didn't do anything with it. Ah. Aluba, Aluba. Ooh, I wanna take you to Aluba, Aluba. Come on, baby, Aluba. He already had Branded Fusion in hand. Nemesis hasn't gotten the Spell Searcher. I'd prefer more monsters. No, Minsters is the correct word. It's the Minsters. Chaos Star Source Dragon. Interesting. I've never seen that card before. Okay, yeah, that's the negate. Yeah, he couldn't really play through much more with that, especially with Colossus. Not Mirror Jade? Well, he didn't want to quite go into Mirror Jade yet, it seemed like. He was trying to do some board breaking, but he couldn't quite get through the board, is the problem, you know? I had the out for Mirror Jade anyway. He saw that. I want feedback on my list, though? Oh, yeah, sure. Let's take a look. Profile. Replay. Let's take a look. Oh, wait. Do I have to go through the whole duel again? Wait, no. Details. See your deck. Alright, let's take a look. One effect failure. Interesting choice in just one, but I mean, I guess when you have to try to get it to 40 cards. Is there a reason to have 3 Fool loss? I mean, just in general, I'm just asking. I mean, I know getting to see it probably more often, but I see a lot of decks where it's like, we're running 3 Perulia and 3 Fool loss. And it's like, if you play a card, they're dead. You need a discard for Foxy Tune. Actually, that's fair. Discard fodder, fair. if you draw 2 full and they imperm you. Why you take the freaking foundations out, Jacko? You're gonna alert Hagar to my location. 3 Rising Scales, 3 Foxy Tunes, Ogre Dance, and 3 Xiamen. I mean, it looks like a pretty decent deck. I'm guessing that a lot of the 3s... I'm gonna say that, like, maybe there's a lot of these 3s could be tightened down a little bit. Especially since, like, I'm guessing you want to have the Ogre Dance and Xiamen probably at 3, maybe even the Foxy Tune. I'm not sure about the Rising Scale. I don't know if Rising Scale at 3 is necessarily, like, the best option, but I'm just saying that there could be some probably more non-engine that you could throw in there. They are literally all starters. Unrelated, can I flex my Royals? Heck yeah, look at this. The freaking Royal Rare Rising Scale? Everybody calls this Rising Star. It's Rising Scale, what the heck. Wait, you can play another full and it will work, making the call by useless. I've replayed that. I had no reason of winning. I love the no reason wins. Royal Fuwa and Royal Valor 2. True. I want to try to get royal versions of the, like, the staples that you see in a lot of different, stuff. There's more drama about Genshin VAs as well. There's, drama about a lot of the different Hoyoverse, VAs. I think that they are changing, a character's VA in Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know exactly why, but it's funny because they're changing it from a Christina to another Christina. The Royal Valor is why I'm playing a Valor for Crossout instead of a Droll. True. It's the one with the World Legacy Synchro on it. Gotcha. World Legacy Synchro. Oh, this one? I'm just gonna make sure that there isn't another one. Yeah, okay. Ib jump scare! Ib jump scared! Ib the World Chalice Justiciar. One of the most broken cards in the game that can literally do anything. Ooh, Infernoid. Interesting. Oh, Diabellstar. You can change the 3 cards of you and your opponent in the replay menu. 4-Mud Skipper. 4-Mud Skipper. Wait, hold on. This went into a Cyber Slime? Mermaid! This is unbanned, that's right. I didn't know that. This game combos for a while, you don't know where he is going. Yeah, it's like Diabellstar into a Cyber Slime into Nightmare into now it's World Legacy. Like Nightmare and Orcus. Oh, here! And here's Galatea for some odd reason. And here, Parallel Exceed. We're back to Cybers. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Wait, is he exceeding? Yeah, he's exceeding. Gosh. Now into Infernal Flame Banshee. Yeah, he has Snake Eyes. It's Snake Eyes, Orcus, World Legacy. Oh, God. Does he make a Vita? If he made a Vita, I mean, I think that Rocket Pal would have lost. Full Fiendsmith combo! Watch as he does pull out full Fiendsmith combo. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I need to check something. He has a 60 card deck, I think. Like, 13 card graveyard. He has 3 in his hand, that's 49. Yeah, I think he has a 60 card deck. He could have. Get the Flame Banshee in the back. Flambirch Dragon. He can original Sinful Spoils Snake Eyes. Oh, yeah. Actually, TG Rocket Salamander was played in Snake Eyes for a while. But they found something better to use. 5 for an Ib. This guy is just comboing. World Legacy Succession. Funny that some World Legacy cards are losing to Infernoids as canon. Wait, it's canon? I thought Infernoids were dual terminal. Blech, I can't talk. Dual terminal. I thought Infernoids were dual terminal. I should make a deck based around summoning a Vita with a long-ass combo line, making the other goddess, shuffling everything back, turn skipping, and then doing the combo again. Funny you should say that. So, there was a video that I saw a while ago, and I really need to find it again. But, it was a funny little combo video, which had basically the entire lore of World Legacy, and it ends on a Vita. And then I think he does a Vita, and then he ends on a Guard Dragon and an Ib on field. Oh, wait, you're right. I was thinking of Cliffs. Yeah, Cliff Forts were in Dual Terminal, and I think Infernoid and Cliff Forts were kind of in the same, the same time era thing, you know? But that World Legacy combo, I think about it every now and then, and I kind of want to go back to see it, but I can't find it. But yeah, he basically goes through the entire lore of World Legacy within one combo in one deck. It was basically, he starts off with like the Beckoned by the World Chalice or whatever line. And then it goes into some crawler stuff, Mech Knights, and then Crusadia, into Orcust, into, what else is there? Nightmares. And he basically starts from the beginning and goes all the way through World Legacy in one combo. It was so freaking fantastic. When she clipport on my towers until I skill drain. Oh my gosh, he did summon freaking World Chalice. What is this? Why? Wait. 4 for Apollosa? Okay. Is this a tuner? No, it's just a psychic. I forget stuff. Orcust Nightmare. Okay, so he puts out Apollosa as probably a line to get both rid of Promethean Princess and to facilitate no Nibiru's and stuff. So are you... Oh. Yeah. No, I think that he was basically trying to facilitate against Nibiru with the Apollosa. Okay. That's a pretty strong board. It gets out Nightmare Phoenix, and he could go into a 6! Is this it? World Legacy Sorrow. Negate the card. Okay, there's one negate out. No Void. Void Vanishment now. Void Imagination. Okay. Fusion summon a Infernoid Fusion monster by sending a bunch. 6! Infernoid Turret Tiara! Oh, what is this? Orcust Crescendo? They negate and banish Tiara. No! Yeah, that's freaking strong. Okay, so you're gonna get out your Infernoid. They're gonna link off for... Oh, SP little guy. Alright. Happy Pride, the lesbians are out in full force. Tiara kind of fuckable, though. Hey, yo! Frickin' Zemi out here like, Tira. Would. Sinful Spoils of Subversion. Man, this is... Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, there was so much interaction that you're basically having to go through, and they haven't even triggered a frickin' Appaloosa yet. Like, yeah, you have to worry about the monster negation, which now they triggered it, but only after you summon out your Onunku, which is, like, huge. Okay, so now you send the Appaloosa. Alright. Void Breach. Control no monsters. Oh, and you haven't normal summoned. Wow. I would date a femboy. Hey, yo! We are out in full force, Carnot. What, the femboys? The femboys are out in full force, man. Man, soon enough, Star Rail is gonna have frickin' Saber. Would you consider Saber a femboy if it's a girl that just kind of pretends that they're a boy? Happy Pride. Somehow I didn't die? Wait a second, yeah. Wait. Oh, no, they didn't have game on field. Not the Ambla Whale! Dude, like, what is this field? Like, that's a lot of damage. Wait. How was that not game? I felt like they could have done something for game if they didn't put out the frickin' Linkaribo. That's a tomboy, isn't it? Probably. You are at 100 Ambla Whale instead of Phoenix? Yeah, people are still running the Ambla Whale for whatever reason. Look at that reasoning. Look at that reasoning. Let's go, reasoning. Getting a little seasoning up in here. Maybe they wanted the... Wait, did they want the fire? Or... Okay, hold on. I need to see Promethean Princess's effect real fast. Does it need a fire? Monster is special summoned. While this card, you could target one fire monster. Well, Salamangreat Pyro Phoenix can... Pyro Phoenix? The big Salamangreat Phoenix can still count. So it's not the that's not why they would be playing Ambla Whale. Where is their TG? I want to see their TG real fast. It's vanished, isn't it? No, it's not. Where is their TG? Their TG is just gone. Their TG is just gone. But yeah, they could have gone into the Phoenix and could have killed you, but they decided to go Ambla Whale. I consider myself a femboy as well, and I'm proud of it. Hey, let's go! Get that! It can. Doth thee have the thigh highs? See, I'm not a femboy. I've been called a femboy before, but it's really just because of my voice. I am proud of the voice that I have. It is a bit on the higher side, but at the same time, like, this is the voice I have. Like, I can't just go into a different type of voice, otherwise everybody is going to be like, are you doing ASMR content? But hey, guys, I do want to point out, I would get thigh highs. I would get thigh highs, not a femboy. But if you guys sit there and, like, go and on, like, Throne or something and say, oh, hey, get thigh highs and post it on Twitter, I'd probably do it. I'm proud of the voice that I have, meanwhile his voice... Blush? What is this? Sussy meow meow? Sussy meow meow. And I would also date a trans woman as well. Hey, go for it, buddy. Happy Pride! That's more of a joke between a friend of mine and I. It's just because it's like, we sit there and say something sussy and go Happy Pride in June. Sussy meow meow is such a mood. True! Oh, they're going... Wait, no. You're going full Fiendsmith combo. I thought they were going full Fiendsmith combo with their freaking deck. No! You're going into Underworld Goddess. Wait. Full Feedsmith! Oh! I would've, but I was broke. Jeez. Look at all those Spanish cards coming back. Look at this. Wait, Promethean Princess? Let's go! The hottest waifu! Ooh, Flood. I thought you were doing your own Appaloosa for a moment there. Banish a card. Yeah, look at how you just dismantled the board here. Like, how'd you freaking pull this one back? How did you pull this one back? And then he couldn't take it. He's just like, no, I'm gonna take my cards and go home. I also been around VR chat streamers and VTubers, which are also trans. Heck yeah. I was around VR chat streamers for a little bit too. One of the VR chat streamers that I would have been able to meet, but I couldn't at that time, was, what's her face? It was the ice cat. She kind of became a VTuber. She is mute, but she does like TTS now. I can't remember. No. But I could have met her. Some lewd and some not lewd. Jacko, you're not helping your comments earlier about getting a sub from the horny VTuber. It was an epic comeback for me. Very proud of me there. Heck yeah, look at that. Like, that's why I always say, like, never quite give up on a duel, because you never know if that next draw would get you out of the scenario that you're in, you know? Watch a bunch of trans people and femboys, but I honestly don't care what they identify as. If I enjoy someone's personality and humor, I'll stick around and call someone their preferred pronouns is a very small price to pay. True. And that's how I feel. Like, I'm the type of person where it's like, go off and live your life. I don't care. Like, the thing that I always say is, I don't care. You know? Never give up unless you're my opponent. Like, the thing I say is, I don't care. If you are a type of person that, if you are in the LGBT community, I don't care. Are you a good person? Then you could be my friend, you know? If you're a bad person, I don't want you anywhere near me, you know? I don't really care. But at the same time, I'm also the type of person where it's like, even though I don't care, I don't want you forcing whatever your worldview or whatever your preferences are on me, you know? So, if you're gonna be a type of person that sits there and tries to force me into a scenario, I'd be like, no, get me out, you know? If person funny me like, if person no funny me not like. Unga bunga. Unga bunga. Yeah, and there's so many great LGBTQ creators who just, you know, they don't force their stuff on anybody else. They just want to make good content, and I'm all for it. Like, I think, that one, TikTok creator who does, like, the old recipes, Brian Dallas, no, I'm thinking of somebody else. It's a guy, and I think he's LGBTQ, and he does old, recipes for stuff. Gen X! Signet Storm, okay. But yeah, he goes and makes, the old recipes, and he always, like, makes a funny haha joke about, like, being gay and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's like, he just makes good content, and he's funny. Legitimately funny. How long is the true acronym? I don't remember. There is so much more to it. Subterror. Raigeki okay, yeah, this is silver gameplay. What the heck? Yo, Jacko's been following for 3 months? Let's go. This is a silver gamer. And he just scoops. I show Fiendsmith, he surrenders. Where's your Monster TTS redeemed? Do you not have it? I think it's in my panels, isn't it? Lurk, enjoy the lurk, Jacko. I think it's in my panels. I was only just born very sag. My gosh, I just came out of the womb, and now I, what'd you just do? You did, hold on. I forgot. Oh yeah. You just came out of the womb, and then you did full punk combo. I was only just born, very sag panels, meaning? Oh, I don't need, so, dropped into the world, full punk combo. Dropped into the world, full world legacy combo. The lion does not care. The lion just full Fiendsmith's combo. I don't really remember. Let me see my channel real fast. I think... Oh no, I don't have Monster in my, panels. Oh wait, or do I? No, I don't have Monster in my... Wait, no! Oh, it is there. My bad. My bad! It is there. Whether or not it works, the lion does not care. The lion explodes. Born... Forced to shit, born to combo.
Really? I mean,
sorry for the noises on Twitch that I'm receiving. I am pulling up another tab for just to check. I want to see. My mother is addicted to Feetsmith. Hey, yo, the Feetsmith? Does Lacrima have feetsies on the picture? Let me look real fast. I just want to make sure that I'm like signed in. Oh no, I'm not signed in, so it wouldn't play it is a problem. Now, do I have refresh? Okay, there. Now, connected to stream elements. Can I test it? Would I not be able to test? Hold on.
$21.
21? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, interesting though. I hate how I almost laughed at mishearing it as force a shit born to come. Come. Monster TTS channel point redeem. I could probably make that. Yeah. I'm gonna make you shit myself. Oh hey, it's Goku! Type slow clap into the TTS. Let me look. I want to make some, like, sound alerts that only I can, press on my, Stream Deck. And then I press it just at different times where it's like, oh, the cyberpunk sound, you know? What did you want again? It was slow clap. I noticed that some... No, that's not it. It's probably in sound bites. Oh, no. It's not. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. What is that sound? I don't like that. I don't like it. Connect with Twitch. Authorize. Now I can go back to TTS Monster. I could make a TTS channel point redeem. Your account has been created. Go to your Twitch custom rewards page. No. I want to go back to dashboard. Enabled? Okay. Now if I go back to the viewer rewards channel points, where is... Okay, it didn't add it, but I go back to this. And then how do I add it again? Is it just manage? No, that's not it. Is it all? Oh, add new custom reward. Okay. Okay. I'll make it 500 for now. And where is the... Yeah, require viewer to enter text. Cooldowns. I'll make it 1 minute cooldown, just so that people don't spam me with it. Alright. I think that works, but I could be wrong. I think that works. Give us the power to clap. I think that it would be different to add a sound alert to it's different to add a sound alert to from Monster TTS. All right. Shall we continue on? Slow clap, slow clap, slow clap, slow clap. Did that not work? Okay, I'm figuring stuff out. I am figuring stuff out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's do...
Is it...
I'll refund you the points. I'm sorry I didn't get it to work. Gonna go birth. I could... Actually, I'll activate LZ. Pitching birth. Adding Sylvie. Summon Sylvie. activate Sylvie. Grabbing Tails. I'll play Tails. Grab a Stellar. Activate Elzette. Special summoning a Stellar. What is this? Send one spell trap, special summon a light tuner. The tunas. Send. Let's go into Roselia. Refund. Big sad, no clappers. Birth mentioned. The birth is mentioned! The Despia field has such good music. It is pretty decent. I was just about to say, do they have like a Dogmatica field? But yeah, they do. What are they getting rid of? A Stellar. Synchro Monster. Okay, so they're getting rid of my ability to special summon back. I'll have to, like, redo... I'll have to redo the monster TTS in my own time. Deck to hand. I can do Rusia. I've already done Elzette. Yeah, let's do Rusia. Okay. They activated an effect, so we get to banish their Serenir. Bye-bye. No. We go into Diabell to get back our Imperm. Alright. And then I think we can special summon... We get to special summon Rusia. Wait, hold on. Can I do anything to get back a spell or trap? Because I want to hold on to Imperm. It doesn't look like that. I'm gonna go into full Fiendsmith combo! As you know, after you summon a card with a summon animation, it becomes a more climactic OST. Yeah, I noticed that earlier on in the, when playing Master Duel, it was kind of neat when it's like, I thought it was only after you did big damage, but I think it's also big damage, but, animations too. Full field spell! Cumbria! Oh, I'm gonna come. We'll go Lacrima. Lacrima into... not those. Engraver. Send back... And send back Requiem. Well, I probably shouldn't have done that. It's fine. The branded field is different. It only has 2 songs instead of 3. And they have different activation requirements than normal. What? What are the... different activation requirements? Like, you have to summon, like, a branded... Can anybody explain to me why this guy is in the Fiendsmith stuff? What's his name? Can't remember what his name is. It's that old, I guess, fiend monster. Send one spell trap from your hand or field to the graveyard. What is it called? The dark. Oh, what is this? Branded in high spirits. It's a quick play. What is the monster on Fiendsmith sequence? Is there trivia on this? No. Special summon. Brandon Fusion? I ain't having that, actually. Negate. Oh, he didn't like that. I don't know what the monster is. Let's get Rusia by sending Rusilia back. I put my opponent under Fool Loss, Maxi. They normal summon Flower Cardian Pine. Oh no! Not full Flower Cardian combo. Okay, I can add Elzet to my hand. Okay. No. Imperm. Interesting. It's negated. Okay. Let's send Sequence back. I played Cardian before. If I save Ash for the first Willow, I just win immediately. No! Can I do something about this? Let's send the extra Imperm back. Speaking of Ash, yeah, I can't believe it. They ashed the frick out of me. Alright. Cilia. Send the other Imperm to bring to my hand. Then add one white force, so that's not quite doable anymore? Question mark? No, actually, I have Evil Elzet. So we use Evil Elzet to special summon normal Elzet. And actually, why can I not go into Baron? You can go into Chaos Angel. Chaos Angel. Actually... Oh, no. That doesn't work. Can I know... One tuner and one non-tuner. Okay. I can go into Silvera. Silvera... What do I have in Graveyard? Sylvie. Or Fiendsmith Sequence. Oh, wait, no. I know what Sequence is supposed to do. Hold the frick up. gonna attach sequence. I guess Chaos Angel is kind of the right play. I think this is game. Haha, getting Nibiru Guardian playing Bucky's on the FTK, which is the non-based way of playing Guardian. What is the non-based way of playing Guardian? Haha, no branded for you! Branded is not based! Ooh. Normal summon Evil Elzet. And I can fusion summon. I'll go these two. The FTK, the best base way is any non-FTK way. I would love to learn Flower Guardian, but it's basically you have to learn a different game other than Yu-Gi-Oh! To play it. Oh, the tentacle fields! The tentacles! Ooh. Let's go. I could teach you Guardian in like 2 hours if you wanted me to. I mean, maybe. I don't have a lot of Flower Guardian cards. I need to get them all. But if you ever see me in my Discord VC, I mean, feel free to join. Could always do some Yu-Gi-Oh! The main deck is fully NR. I just know that you need at least some of the extra deck available to you. Which, I mean, I could probably build it. I don't know if I have all the NRs. Okay, let's go Wraithsoth. Bait out an Ash. Yes! This is cool because I have Sylvie in my hand. Alright, Sylvie. Need 3 of the SR Synchros, then like 2 of the Ultra and 1 of the other one. The FTK plays no URs though. Tribute a monster. I'll do Tails. I normal summoned that one. Oh, Elzet. To tribute a monster. Oh well, let's do Elzet. Get rid of Deception. I think I do have enough points to basically be able to do that. But, I would definitely have to think about that a little bit. Go into Resilia. Flower Guardian NR format. When? I want to put on like an NR format tournament. Let's get rid of Birth. And then I'll get a Stellar. Evil Elzet for a Stellar. What's in my graveyard that can be activated? Sylvie. Alright. What's this one? Send 1 spell trap. Just special summon. Okay, let's activate a Stellar, getting rid of Wraithsoth. And then I can special summon Rusia. I'll get Diabell. Duel, Queen of the White Forest. Activate Duel. Getting back. Get back. Tails? Is this? Send a spell trap, draw a card. Get back Tails. Activate Rusia. Sending Tails. Draw a card. Morian. Activate Tails. Activate a Stellar. Special summon a Stellar. Set Tails. Alright. You know what time it is. Time for the full Fiend Schmidt combo. Full Fiend Schmidt combo. Font feed binge combo. True and real. Alright. Activate Lacrima. Engraver. Engraver effect. We'll send this back. And then I'll do sequence. Sequence for... This time I'm gonna go Lacrima. Send that and that back to deck. Lacrima. Target a light fiend banished or in my graveyard. I'll not special summon it. Going to grab let's do Sylvie, putting Resilia back. Special summon that out. And I'll do something you haven't seen yet. I'm bringing out a Baronne de Fleur. Okay. Engraver. For Tract. Tract. For Lurie. Lurie to graveyard. Special summon it out. Can't activate Tract. Why can't I activate Tract? Banish this card from your graveyard. Fusion summon one Fiendsmith fusion monster. Using monsters from your hand, deck, or field. Wait. Where is Desiree? Fiendsmith Engraver plus 2 Light Fiends. Light Fiend, Light Fiend, Fiendsmith Engraver. Do I have to put... I think I have to put... Hold on. I think I have to put these 2 in the graveyard. So, SP little guy. And I'll get rid of their ash in their graveyard. And then I can't activate Tract. Why can't I activate Tract? Banish this from your graveyard. Using monsters from your hand or field. Oh gosh, it's not my graveyard. Okay. So I needed to find a way to get Engraver onto the field or in my hand somehow. This is fine board. This is a fine board. I should have set some cards. I'm not thinking. I was just like, oh, my monsters are all fine. No, not even thinking. Nope. Let's turn that off. Dragon Shrine. Send one dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard. Send one more monster. Red Eyes. Hold on. Black Metal Dragon. This card is sent to the graveyard. You can add one Red Eyes. For Striker. Okay, so they're going for... I'm surprised if this is Link summoned, he's not getting Boot Sector Launch. Long Division Dragon. Let's send... I'll send Tails. I'll bring out Silvera. They're gonna grab Red Eyes Fusion, aren't they? Oh, Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Interesting. Let's do Silvera. You can... While this card is in your graveyard, add this to my hand. While this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this. And I'll do Tails at the end. Okay. This might not be the most optimal way, but hey, you know. Adding LZ to hand. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Oh, it doesn't destroy Striker Dragon. I don't know why. I just think it destroys Link summoned monsters. For some reason. Don't have Morian. What do I want to do? Special summon. What did he grab with Red Eyes? Oh, Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Okay. I'll Barone it. I don't want him getting back anything. Bye-bye. It is once per turn now, right? Yeah, once per turn. So you can't get it back. End phase. Diabellstar. Okay. No. Nope. I'll activate the effect. I probably shouldn't have done this. When an opponent targets a face down card you control, you can banish this card. Oh, face down card. Never mind. Send one spell trap. Let's send Tails again. Activate this. Getting wanted. I can make a Chaos Angel. Nah, this is fine enough. This is full damage. I think I have a Barone Negate still online, right? I just had a game where both me and opponent had 25 plus card in hands. Did you both, like, put Naxi out on the same turn? That's amazing. Alright. And look at that! Gold tier 5. Can save the replay if you'd like, but I'm mid-duel right now. Sure. I'd love to see. Gold tier 5. 50 gems. Normal summon a monster. Over 2,000 normal summons. My opponent is going off with Branded. Oh no. Not the Brandon. Not the Brandon. I'm in Plat 2 aiming for Diamond this season. Let's go. I just wanted to see how much gems I had. Because I am pulling for Brandon myself. Because I'm a sucker for the alt-arts. Anything post-Diamond is so unfun. Mostly because it just ends up becoming, like, the same meta slot. You know, you're always playing against, like, full Fiendsmith combo. And all of the frickin', like, Tenpai or Millennium or... I want to make, Memento is another one that I want to make, because that's a pretty decent deck as far as I've heard. I keep getting Bucephalus too! Stop giving me Bucephalus! But if you get to Master 1 and don't go into ELO duels, you'll find all of the people with pet decks there. Yeah, because part of it is they want to see how far they can go. They want to get to Master 1. But at the same time, like, once you get to Master 1, like, what's the point? Like, what else is the point? You don't really need to do all that much more, you know? So, there's a lot of people who just don't care and they're just using their pet decks. Incantation Thanatosis. Haven't heard of that card. I guess it's just one of those cards that nobody uses if they're playing Incantation. Kinzashi. UA! Green Baboon. I didn't have a Green Baboon before. I know I have one in real life. I just don't remember. Contract with the Void. Mementotlin Dark Blade. Speaking of Memento. Please, on the right side. The right. Yes! Ah! It's Rindbrum! Do you think there's any cards that haven't ever been played in Master Duel? I can name one straight off the top of my head. Airneos. Airneos has never been played in Master Duel. Lair of Darkness. I love Lair. Wow. There's like a cult-like following for Lair. My first ever deck. Did you ever get the structure deck? Is that... Ah, that's Heroic Challenger. Did you get that structure deck? E? You know what is a deck that I really, really, really wish was good? was one of my favorite decks from way back in the day was Ice Barrier. And I love Ice Barrier just because of the fact that it's like a control strategy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm going to say it. I like control strategies. And freaking Yu-Gi-Oh has kind of moved away from the control aspect. But Ice Barrier is a control strategy, but the problem with Ice Barrier is that it's a control strategy in the wrong game. It's good now. It is okay now. It's not like meta-defining, but the new support has definitely helped it out a lot. But it's not quite what I really wanted to, where it's like the interactions that are made are just like, oh no, you can't summon more monsters because of that monster, you know? No, it hasn't. They just printed like 2 new control decks. Fair. Oh yeah. I wanted to see. Did you finish up your duel? Let's see. Ah, no, you're not. Another branded game also. You showed me branded with the other punk one, and now you're against another branded strategy. Nope, opponent is still playing. Jeez! He's going off! Now, this is only here till July 3rd. What? Let me look real fast. I'm gonna look at my branded cards, because I think I don't have everything. Actually, I can go to my URs and get rid of that Bucephalus and the Rindbrum. I don't think I need more than 1 Rindbrum, and I haven't seen anything else with more than 1 Bucephalus 2 either. And on top of that, look at this. I have a Royal Bucephalus 2. That's how much I've been getting Bucephalus. I keep getting Bucephalus 2, and so I got a Royal one. Just randomly. Dumb Bucephalus 2. He is a 2-of in Tri-Brigade. I haven't wanted to play Tri-Brigade, but anything... I looked him up, and basically any decks that he would be a part of, he's only a 1, so that's why I've only kept 1. But, I mean, I'll probably pull another one. Got Junk Archer lately. Yeah, the only alt art that I have right now is a Luber. Guiding Quem. Desperado. Let me think. Silo Hat Rabbit. Is Silo Hat Rabbit a 1-of or a 2-of? Second Royal! Second Royal frickin' Bucephalus 2! I also pulled a frickin' Mechlord Astro Dragon Triskelion. And I just dismantled it for the UR dust because I was just like, I don't know when I'm gonna play Mechlord. Silohat is a 1-of. Mechlord is fun though. Yeah, Mechlord is just one of those strategies where I have a thing. I have a thought that Mechlord is just one of those strategies that just came out way too late in the sort of meta that would have defined them better. Like, if Mechlord came out at the, in the middle of Synchro, they probably would have had a few tops. I'll say that, you know? But because of the fact that they came out at the end of 5Ds, when she mech on my lord until I Astro Dragon his Triskelion, that is the sound that I make. No. Yeah, I just think that if they didn't print Mechlord at the end of frickin' Synchro when everybody was starting to hear about Xyz, I think that Mechlord would have been a niche option into a lot of different strategies. You know? I did make a Blue Eyes deck. The branded player tried to banish Pep? Wait, Psychic and Punisher. Wait, hold on. I need to see this. Can it not be banished? Huh? Oh, I spelled Psychic wrong. No, it can be banished. Wait, where were they trying to banish Pep from? Wait, I want to see how much would it take. I could do it. I just use up all of my UR dust. Can I get Primites? No, it's Master Packs now. Damn it. Okay. What about Dominus? No, Master Packs only. Read the first line on Pep. Okay. Let me look. Hold on. Where is it? While your life points are less than or equal to your opponent's, the Synchro Summon card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Ah, gotcha. I see. That makes a lot more sense now. I was just like, I don't see where it says it can't be banished. But anyways, I'm just going to fully finish off this Blue Eyes stack because I would love to play Blue Eyes. Damn it, all non-foils. I want to finish off this Blue Eyes stack before I... Okay, so I have a fully finished up Blue Eyes stack. It probably needs some updates to it, I'll be completely honest. Actually, it does need some updates. Maiden White is now at 2, so it's not a legal deck. I mean, I could put in... Hold on. Let's see. He tried destroying Pep again. Nar! Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, so now I saved 30. Hold on. I don't know. White. Oh, look at all those white cards. Maiden of White. What is it? Sage with Eyes. Let's look at, Eyes of Blue. Man, he's just not reading! How many... Oh, I have only one ultimate. That's fine. Okay, I need the 3 wishes, I guess. I could put in a Neo Kaiser Seahorse instead. People play Tyrant. Maybe Ultimate Fusion. Ultimate Fusion. Yeah, let's do Ultimate Fusion. Blue Eyes Twinburst Dragon. By sending the above monsters you control to the graveyard. You don't need polymerization, it looks like. Join me in playing Nemesis and everything. Just adding Nemesis into my Blue Eyes deck. For sure. For real, for real. I think Ultimate Fusion instead of the... Oh, wait. Sage is also limited. Ah, but I can't dismantle one. Okay. Sage is limited, so I need to fill in another spot. Get Neo Kaiser Seahorse, maybe? I could also just fill it in with the last Fualas. What are people playing in Blue Eyes decks right now? Let's see. They're playing... Well, this one is playing Nibiru. That might be good. This one's also playing Triple Tactics. True Light. 2 Tyrant Burst. Heavenly. This one's not playing the Indigo Eyes like I am. And they're not playing the Crimson Dragon stuff. What is this one? Lightstorm Dragon. Nibiru might be a pretty decent one to add in. It makes sense. That's it. Any decks can have a funnier combo line if you banish any number of your own cards, struggle with being banished, and would like 5 additional interruptions on your end board. If you want this, play Nemesis. Always play 1 Nibiru because you can punish the combo fucks. Yeah. Yeah. I think I have it in my bookmarks. Or not. I don't have it in my bookmarks. Where's my tract? Oh wait, maybe I have a different level of tract. Nibiru. Yes, okay, that looks pretty decent. How are you looking at with your duel? Is he still going off? Oh wait, Light and Darkness Dragon Lord. Interesting. Light and Darkness Dragon Lord in Branded. Can you do that? Wait. It's over. I can set the earlier one to public now. Nice. I want to check out... What are the requirements on Light and Darkness? Light and Darkness Dragon Lord. 1 level 8 Light Dragon monster plus 1 level 8 Dark Dragon. I guess that's possible to fulfill in Branded. 8 win streak in Plat? Let's go. I have a... What's my win streak at right now? It doesn't say anymore. It said it when in silver, but not anymore. Public. Alright, let's go check this out. It's the Blue Eyes one, right? You have to check match history to see your win-loss ratios. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I thought when I was in silver and winning, there was I thought it was like a streak in silver up there, and it said like 3 when I saw it. Alright. Let's check out this Blue Eyes game that you've had. Shakes has selected going first. I've got Rice, let's go. Football loss. Lordly Load. I'm gonna take a Lordly Load on top of this Primite player. Drill Beam. Regained. Oh, wait. Branded regained. Oh, wait, no. It makes some sense. Another Fualos. What? Fualos into frickin' Maxi? No wonder you're drawing 25. Fualos keeping the Maxi because I wanted them to link. They can't just end on the link. 8 ads? No! I pause. Not during my replay. I pause. That was bad timing, I'm sorry. Oh no, it's no biggie. I know that sometimes it just happens. No biggie. It happens. Ads are done. Let's go. Welcome back. I got 2 Switch 2 ads in a row. Sorry about the typos. I'm eating 8 metal buckets of rice. 8 metal buckets of rice? Dang. You're gonna have a full tummy of rice, huh? Alright, let's see. They played the Sage with Eyes of Blue. So, they're getting True Light. Alright. Wishes. Playing Wishes. Discard. Adding another Roar. They discarded Roar to get Roar. Okay. And another Sage. Activate Spirit. Getting Blue Eyes White Dragon. Oh yeah, that's Maxi. I was like, why are you drawing? You had 2 Fuolos and a Maxi. And they're still playing through it. Discard Roar to add Roar. Blue Eyes Jet. Oh, look at those draws. Look at those draws. Blue Eyes Spirit. 3 draws for every one from the deck or graveyard. And you got a Nibiru. Look at that. Throw a rock in their face. Blue Eyes. You only just got into the Ash Blossom? Jeez. And you got the Lordly Load. Oh, and Fualos makes you... Wait. How do you have that much? I thought you had to go back down to, like... plus 6 on your opponent or something. Italy. Zayaman. And what is that one? Oh, Madam Spider. I see. Maiden of White. The whites. They're coming. Wagon. Jam Extreme Session. Dude, you are running really low on cards. 15. That is plus 6? Jeez, I didn't even notice. Ow, Mirage. He's just a cute little guy. IP Masquerada. The cat girl waifu. Oh, Prom Prince. The Prom Princess. Drill Beam for the negates. Oh wait, no. They banish. Ah. Nemesis Flag. Interesting. Cool. I see why you would play Nemesis then, yeah. Maxi. Magnum the Hut. Branded Regained. Ghost Ogre. Jeez. I mean, Ghost Ogre has kind of gotten into the meta recently. I always need more draws. Drawing cards is always fun. Don't let anybody lie to you. The pep! The pep is here! Deer Note with Rising Scale, sending Deer Note, Max C, getting back the Deer Note, banish a Punk, special summon a Punk, then you're going to get, what is this, the Rising Fart? It's the Rising Fart! Dragon Drive can add Ghost Ogre to hand, but I don't run her. Oh, because Ghost Ogre is a Psychic. That's right. That makes sense. GM Dragon Drive. I don't know. It's Ghost Ogre being a Psychic is the weird one out of the bunch. And this is their first mistake. Not getting rid of the pep. But yeah, Ghost Ogre being a Psychic throws me off just because of the fact that, like, I just think that all of them should be like zombies, but they're not. You fingered the Magnum the Hut. You effect Veiler on the Eschatos, and you had another call by. Oh, it's not once per turn. Jeez. Bold of you to assume they can get rid of Pep. Nobody can get rid of Pep at this point. Mwahahaha. Flags back. Eschatos. Dragon. Nope. Can't get rid of it. And they just scoop. I'll be honest, probably a lot of that was carried by your big draws. You know? You had so much draw potential, and you had so many options that, like, they just didn't know what to do with it. Imperm and Veiler also aren't once per turns, but I only run one of each because 40 cards. I mean, fair. Thought Imperm was once per turn. They kept summoning. I thought Imperm was once per turn, but I knew that Veiler was not once per turn. Why did that not throw stuff at me? Hi, Cass. How you doing, Cass? What is going on? Just woke up. Happy awakening. Why is nothing... I don't hear anything. What? Did something happen? Did it break? What? Oh my gosh. Hold on. Connections. Yeah, it's connected to Twitch. Strange. I'll refund the points to you guys, because those should have played. There's no reason why neither of those should have played. I probably broke something. Yeah, I probably broke something. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'll give you back the points. Nothing ever works, I guess. But test? Nah, I don't think that's gonna work. Yeah, I just need to test a bunch of things. But anyways, we're going to we're gonna go raid. I am done with stream today. I need to go and probably get some rice in my own belly. We're probably going to raid some Fluffy, the gem. I need to talk with Fluffy a bit more. Maybe get a collab going with them. I've been thinking of making a big-ass document explaining all the possible combos for all the decks that I know. Hey, do it. People, put it on a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Deck. People love to check out that stuff on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro Deck, you know? Maybe get even some YouTube videos out of it. You never know. We're going to raid Fluffy's a Gem. And, yeah. Never heard of them. I'll probably be going to one of my streamers after. It's all good. I really appreciate everybody who stopped by and chatted. Fluffy is just doing, just chatting. We are going to be playing more Master Duel in the future. I want to make this kind of a series, ongoing series. Make sure to join the Discord. You can have discussions with us about all this stuff. I don't remember if I have a Master Duel category. We are going to be playing... gets cut off. True. We're going to be playing more Master Duel in the future. I need to make next week's schedule. I don't know what all is going to be next week's schedule, but we'll figure it out when it comes around. But anyways, guys, thank you for being here. I really appreciate anybody who came by, chatted, lurked, did whatever. And yeah, make sure to stay hydrated. Get up and stretch if you've been gaming or sitting for a while. And if you stayed up for me at all, make sure to get some rest. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.